So all I'm trying.
We all just laid down on the floor. This is where we live now. Do you need help getting him out to some sort of transportation or something? Or do you need me to call for somebody for you?
I'll find some of the guards, and we'll see that he gets better.
Right. Hey, wait, she doesn't need to be taking attitude at me. I just got here. Fuck her.
Tense situation going on.
Still, fuck her. Shoot. Man, I was trying to be nice. Man, screw you all. I'm out of here. Whatever. Going back up my character, going back to bed like I was before Raven came and woke me up.
I'm gonna ask her if she wants me to wait for the guard.
We'll be fine.
You guys are dumb as fuck, by the way.
What? What I did? I just got there.
None of you gonna check to make sure this chick don't work for the fucking fox?
I've been trying.
He actively has been trying.
Well, that's great. Make sure the guard get here before you leave. That'll probably help.
Really? You're gonna do zone of
She
truth?
did lie to me. How difficult do we want to be? Because she said she wanted to be difficult.
I think if you're not gonna wait for the guard, you need to go and fuck to bed!
I want.
Who wants some Taco Bell?
Sure.
You're mine, fuck you.
Alright. Jesus. Who wants some to talk about? Because look what I got and you don't. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. And then that's how Jill's character died off screen.
Oh, wow.
I would say, what languages do you speak?
All of them.
That's a good question.
Common, Infernal, and I do believe you had one other.
Sylvan.
Yeah, it is Sylvan.
Fuck. I have Elvish, but that's different
weird
than fucking
shit.
Sylvan. It's similar, but not the same.
Yeah.
I can comprehend language, so he could speak to me in Infernal, I'd be able to understand it, but that doesn't do me any good. I can't talk back. I'm what? Well, I'm gonna get something for him. I asked you to write me out a alphabet of the Infernal language.
Right now. We're doing this
Not
right now.
right now, but I'm saying it just... I tell him that I want that in the near future.
Fuck, I'll do it
Because
right
I can be a piece of shit. I can use comprehend language, and as long as I'm touching a piece of paper that has language on it, I can copy it. It's the way I understand that spell.
Yeah, but when the spell's over, you still can't read it.
Yes, but I can read it during the duration.
Yeah, that's how the spell works.
Yes.
Yes.
So you wouldn't be a piece of shit. You'd be using the spell.
Well, I'm saying I can give him messages
still
in a
pretty
language I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying about being a piece of shit.
I want that back, man.
Because I didn't do the difficult part of actually learning the language. I'm just sidestepping it because I'm a wizard. But anyway, are we going to wait for the guards or are we going to leave?
Well, I got no reason to wait for the guards. I just got here.
That's true.
So fuck you later. So I'll go back out in the car and I ride away.
I'll tell her I'm gonna wait outside for the guard. If they don't detain me for anything, I'll be back tomorrow to make sure that you two are okay.
Fine. Have a good night.
We'll go outside.
I love you. Bye-bye.
So, Taurus, are you leaving?
I'll stay out there with him to support his story, to try and keep him from getting detained.
Okay. You wait a while. The lights in the building eventually go out. Time passes. No guards ever show up.
Kind of expected that, honestly.
No one contacted the guards.
I test the door to see if it's locked.
It's locked.
He tests the window to see if it's locked. It's locked. Check the
Not
next
for
window.
long. Throws a rock through the window. I didn't actually do that. I don't.
Although,
I'm asleep.
I'm going to send my raven to the upper... Is that an upper floor?
It was a one-story building.
Oh. Well, damn. That just ruined my little plan.
Lay down. This is clearly not over.
Clearly, apparently.
Listen, bitch.
Well, I was saying, this is going to be the last thing I was going to do. Was just I was going to send my raven upstairs to see if I can catch them to talking. But if they aren't living, or they aren't in the tavern, then I don't know where they are. So, I don't have anything else to do.
Well, then no guards show up, so would begin the 4-hour journey back to the tower.
Fuck it, I'm gonna sleep in town. It's late. I'm not fucking walking 4 hours back to the tower.
Yeah.
Riding
I assume
hard
that
for
you
4
have told us that the fucking doorway is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Into an inn.
Hop
I'll
on my
fucking sleep.
boyos. I'll do my carriage.
Okay,
while
we're
you're
You're
taking
guys
gonna take
four
us
hours
back to
over.
the tower?
Yeah, I'll take you back to the tower.
It
Well,
would take less than 4 hours.
I was actually
It'll
asleep
take
while
at
you
least
guys
2.
were doing all this, so I mean, I have had rest. So
I did actually want to like stay in town to like check up on these people, and like I know we could use the door tomorrow, but I could just also stay here.
With the cart and the moose, it'd probably only take 2 hours. Because you're moving faster than a walking pace.
and Boomer is quite fast, apparently.
What is this movement?
Boomer, I don't know.
Moose movement.
Moose aren't in the freaking player handbook.
They're not. Shit.
So you getting in or going back to the tavern? To it. In
Tower.
In or tower, yeah.
Don't get robbed while staying in town.
I say go to tower.
Yeah,
I can always
let's-
bring you back.
Let's go to the tower.
All right,
To the tower.
Okay, 2 hours later you show up at the tower. It is nighttime.
go, Boomer.
I explained to you that the raven is linked to me, so don't shoot it, don't draw attention to it. If I haven't fallen you, I haven't fallen you for a reason.
Yeah,
That's nice to know. I'm glad you were keeping an eye on me.
perfect.
Thank you guys for checking up on me. I knew it was stupid to go in there alone, but I didn't know how to keep a low profile with everyone else around.
You two go sit over at that other table. I'll deal with this.
But you guys have been seen with me before.
To
When?
be fair, you're a Goliath. You kind of draw attention to yourself.
That's true. Damn it. I did. I'm going.
Yep. Make it back to the tower and everyone goes to bed. Unless you don't want to.
Before we go to sleep, I ask you for that infernal alphabet.
I'll write it down for you.
Alright.
Out of spite.
Okay, so as the night goes on, you all have... What?
The night's just starting. You're sleeping.
I've been sleeping.
I am
Yeah, go to
nice.
sleep.
Your skull will wake up early. Anyway, you all had a dream involving kobolds, dragons, but for Fenris, you had to throw in with a
I
fox.
involved a really long tavern scene that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, that went on longer than it was supposed to.
Whose fault was that? Former guard member.
But Skull, you wake up early because you went to bed before everyone else.
Hit me with a fish.
The door.
Fish are for fucking not.
You really like that movie, huh?
I love that movie.
He loves all of it too much.
What were you saying?
You wake up before everybody else because you went to bed before everybody else.
Even before the Squiglights?
I'm gonna go have another
You don't really know if they sleep.
round with that door.
Okay, well,
So I went to bed angry at it, so I'm gonna wake up angry at it.
and make a new check to see.
Jill, never go to bed angry.
I'm gonna be intimidating. I'm gonna try to be intimidating.
You're gonna intimidate
Before I open
this-
this door, thinking about how convenient it would be to have nice rare metals inside of it, I'm gonna say out loud, make good choices today.
Roll your Arcana check.
Hey. Neato.
What was it, 9 or 20?
No,
No,
19. So 25.
You will find another medal. I just had to pull up a list now.
I think it's 25. Yes, it's 25. I can math.
It's high. We'll say it's 25.
I think it's 25.
20.
Pretty sure it's 25.
Last year.
You find 100 gold's worth of silver.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's not a lot of silver. I mean, that's a decent
What?
amount of silver.
100 gold worth is.
It's literally 10 times the amount of silver.
Huh?
It's literally 10 times the amount of gold and silver.
100 gold worth of silver.
Yes, it's 1,000 silver.
Metal, not coins.
Yes.
Ah, that's a little confused.
Weird, how did these coins get in here?
It's because they're convenient. It wasn't the kind of useful material I was going for, but it's better.
It's like ingots or bullion.
You didn't really specify, so I just gave you something better.
I didn't, but you know what? It's not copper, so it's doing good.
I'm gonna try to make eggs.
Well, Skull, you've got some time before everybody else wakes up if you wanted to do anything.
I'm gonna work on my blueprint, waiting for everybody else to wake up. I assume they came home last night. These ruffian kids.
Late night out of town. Get in trouble. trying to bluff.
You don't even know what happened.
People.
Nobody told you that I was going to meet the fox.
I would like to pose a possibility here. We could advance time by a week to give Skull time to actually finish stuff, and then each of you could also partake in doing something during this week.
I figured we could start your training.
So, you could start training. You could do training on cooking. Yep. You could maybe scribe scrolls or partake in fighting for money, and that way at least you all get something over the next week and make advances in your areas.
Okay.
We're going to do two things. One thing I want to do involves sculpting.
Okay, what's that?
I want to work with him on some weapon designs.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, you can pitch ideas and basically advantage checks for.
By the way, if you walk into Skull's workshop, you're going to be kind of like, what the fuck? Where'd this all come from?
So just if you're on agreement to work to advance time by week, then we would just, for each day, pick an activity that you're working on. You'll make a roll at advantage to represent. Yes.
I won't lie, I'm going to keep abusing this door for metal for a little while.
I kind of figured.
I'm going to start specifying actual building material metal, though, instead of just rare valued metal.
Real quick, I'm going to take a good chunk of the money that I got from the Fox and I'm going to put it into our party fund.
Yeah.
So I'm putting 330 more gold into our party fund. So it's now 385 gold for everyone to use.
Then there
Whoever
was
keeping track of the party
gold from
fund.
the pelts and the skull.
Did you put that in there?
Yeah, I said it was going to go into there.
Sorry.
So
How much was that?
115.
118.
So do I need to roll 7 times for my door?
We will get to that. I just want to make sure I know what everyone's planning on doing.
Okay. So we have 503 gold in the party fund.
Okay, so for the first day, Finriz, what are you doing?
Check my father's diary.
Let's see. Your last question was, do you know where the key is? To that responded, there are several kinds of keys that can be used. And it gives a list of different odd items, but the one that stands out to you is doorknob.
Did it answer the question of are you alive at all?
And underneath that one, underneath the second sentence, it says yes.
Is your name Tom?
I'm going to throw my Electrium in the group fund as well.
Okay.
I want to write. What is your name?
Okay. Anything else you're writing down? And what is your activity for the day?
I want to go back to town and check up on the tavern workers. I'm gonna waste more time with this. Go fuck yourself.
I didn't say anything.
When you got back to the tavern, you didn't find either of those employees. Whenever you tried to describe them to people working there, no one knew who they were.
Wait, straight until you're right.
That's fine. I still gained a profit from that.
But are you going to work on anything for the day?
Yeah. After that's a bust, I'll go to Mystic Marvin. So I'll go there.
Okay. And you're going to practice alchemy?
Yeah. I want to ask him what kind of favors he needs done.
Basically, if I need certain components, I would have you retrieve them and dock them from the overall pay. Maybe if I find out about a magic item and you retrieve that, just any odd things. I don't have anything at the moment, but if you agree, I will come up with some stuff over time.
Reserve the right to say no.
Would you be able to tell me how much this item is? And I want to present the Peridot of wound closure. Hoping it still works.
He examines it, and he says, this again. I can give you $250 for it.
He probably hasn't done that.
While he's deciding, Mundy, what is your activity for the day?
Cooking. Learning to cook.
Make a survival at advantage to see how well you did for the day.
Got lots of boar and lots of veggies in the garden.
Oh, yeah. Got lots of stuff. Huh. Advantage, you said?
Yep,
Survival.
to see how your whole day goes.
Okay, God. Well, I rolled a 1.
It's advantage. Oh, I thought you
I
rolled
know.
20. Okay.
And a 7.
What's your total?
12.
Yeah, today's cooking didn't really go very well. But progress is progress. So we will dock some from that. Skull, what is your activity for the day?
Gonna fight that door.
Okay.
And I specify metalworking materials this time. Strong, durable, rare working materials.
Okay.
This copper shit!
We'll go ahead and roll a check for that.
21.
You find 1 ingot of mithril.
Ooh.
Thank you, door. I'll take this.
Oh my bad.
And now what is your activity
Good
for the
door.
day?
I'm gonna work on the doodads.
Okay, then go ahead and roll a check at advantage for the day.
17. 18. 24.
4. Working at double speed all day long.
That's 18, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 16 for a second. It's like, that's a relatively different number.
Okay, you're making a lot of progress on the axe. Taurus, what is your activity for the day?
First, I'm going to go to, I forgot his name, Magic
Marvin?
Yeah. Magic Marvin, that's it. I'm going to ask him, first off, see if I find the...
Oh my dad.
So I'm gonna switch this out because I know you said I have 100 gold worth of it, and like I'm just gonna basically switch them out to their weight in gold to how many ingots they are.
Okay.
Make life a little bit easier.
First, I'm going to ask him to buy a scroll of Misty Step.
It's a first level spell?
Second.
Second level spell.
It's a damn good spell.
Just want to double check. They should be.
You're not out of booze, are you? You're not out of booze, are you?
No.
I didn't think so.
But that was my booze!
Yeah, and you said earlier that you had already drank too much, so...
Not fair, plus. It's not fair.
There's only one way that you know you drank too much.
When
Alcohol
you-
poisoning. So,
Okay, second
When
level
you
is
black out and
uncommon.
wake up the next morning, that's generally my clue.
when I'm not in the same state, and I just got told I got married to a guy named Mike, I drank too much. So,
I mean, I've woken up in a
350 for
different house
Misty
and I
Scroll.
started drinking.
For Misty
I
Step
know.
scroll.
I don't think I have that much.
Yeah.
Do we have a place to house that moose?
You have the wilderness beyond the tower.
in my heart.
We're just gonna ignore that we once saw a Cyclops out there, but
Yeah, that won't come back and bite
did
you
we
in the
forget
ass.
about that one? Yeah, it's out
I
there
did
still.
actually forget about that.
Boomer cookie.
I
We've gone through a lot of shit.
I didn't.
Yeah, he's still out there.
I know.
Not boomer
I know
cookie,
exactly
one-shot.
where he's at.
Are you just like rolling for where that Cyclops is every day? Like, oh shit, he stumbled across the tower.
I did do a few rolls for a while, but then he settled in a new home.
Aw.
What a good boy.
Who's a good monster?
Fenris, have you
man?
decided what you're doing on the first day? While Tor's is looking up stuff.
I only have 197 gold.
If you're wanting to
How much
scroll,
do
you
you
might
need?
have to dig into the group funds.
How much do you need?
Fucking 350.
That's a pretty steep cost there, buddy. Boy.
For what?
Find a second level scroll.
Dipping our group funds.
Alright, well, I say one other thing. This is up to you entirely. I would really like to have the spell Flame Blade, but that's a fucking druid spell. So I'm not going to put a point druid. I wonder if Marvin might have an item that allowed me to use it. Maybe once a day.
Flame Blade.
Yeah, second level spell.
Yeah, you'll have to come back to him on a different day.
Damn.
While the DM thinks about it.
What's a deal?
I don't know.
God? Is that you?
Which one?
It's me, Marvin.
Some guy's been asking me for weird stuff.
So do you really want that Misty Step scroll?
It's really handy because I can instantly move 30 feet and only takes a vocal component. I think it's a bonus action too.
So I want to tell Marvin I will become your apprentice in alchemy if you also throw in that scroll, and I'll work it off.
The whole scroll.
Scroll, whole scroll, nothing but scroll.
So
that's going to add 350 to the price you have to pay in the end.
Mm-hmm.
He extends a handshake.
I shake his hand.
You feel a magic flow through your hand.
You fool.
A Geas spell. I have just cast a contract between the two of us.
Uh-oh.
Is there...
It'd be advised to not go against it, but I accept.
Your kind's all about that.
Is that a double joke?
Yeah. No.
But, yes, you have a scroll now of Misty Step.
Very nice.
I would appreciate if we could get started as soon as possible.
We can start today.
Cool.
Roll Knowledge Arcana at advantage to see how the day goes.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad. My Arcana's terrible.
What the attitude like that?
Well, I doubled my roll. 11. I'm a slow learner.
This is like beyond you, and it is taking a long time.
Whoa there, Marvin. I wanted to start from the beginning.
This is the beginning.
The beginning of the beginning.
In the beginning, there was
Chapter 1.
Chapter 0, maybe?
Progress is slow on the first day.
Oh, man.
How can
Can we focus on solvents, maybe?
like that one?
Rotaurus, what is your activity for the day? You now have this scroll.
So, for right now, I think I need to write that down before I forget.
I think I know what you plan on doing, so I'm just going to look that up now.
Got you that scroll.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be in servitude for the rest of my life. It's no big deal.
Unless you win that competition.
Ooh.
Stop trying to shove that in.
It is 10,000 fucking gold. We could buy a tower for that much money.
Real quick, did you give me a scroll of Dagger Cloud, or was that from my other campaign?
Cloud Dagger. I think you guys need to.
Yeah, that
also
one.
have the Bless scroll. He has an Entangle scroll.
Yeah, but we did get Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of Daggers. Someone has that.
I think we gave that to you.
Yeah, I can transcribe that also.
Should have used that on that fox motherfucker. Just obscured the door in that fucking tower. No one leaves except through these daggers. I could have used the Entangle scroll though on him too.
But for today, I will work. I will.
I mean, I threw a table at
Skull's
him.
Door. Asked to pitch some weapon design ideas.
Okay. Skull, Taurus is wanting to work with you on weapon design ideas.
You come into my shop?
I knock first.
Oh, I let you in.
As long as you knock.
I marvel at the things I see around me.
Yeah, I got some good stuff.
Holy shit! How'd
Client
you do
is
all
in there
this?
today. He's not always in there, but he is today.
Just imagining Jill start to sing the song from Little Mermaid.
I say we're going off of your
All those knickknacks, guys.
suggestion of Bloodborne trick tap weapons. Are we going to go off that?
We can do that. Yeah.
I say my favorite weapon in that is barrel blade because I'm a fucking weeb.
Fucking weed.
Yeah. But I was looking at it, and his handle's made out of bone. We have a supply of long, strong bones. So the only thing we really need is a blade and a locking mechanism. And also the stats of that item would be up to you, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to pitch the idea of the essentially the barrel blade, the scythe, that can switch between a single-handed dexterity sword or two-handed. With a would you give that reach? It's pretty long.
I'll have to think about it, but constructing it's going to take time.
Right.
And Skull's mostly focused on another project right now, so this one would go slower. But since you're there helping,
Yeah,
progress would be made, just not as fast as anything else.
that's fine.
Right. Secondary. I got you.
So, I'm just going to put down a number for now, and we will say that go ahead and roll Arcana with advantage for you, Retoris. The Skull's attention is elsewhere.
Fuck. That's 12.
You're making as much progress as Fenrir is over there.
He rolled one better.
If you struggle too much, I am in the room. You can't ask me to help your rolls.
So,
I fucked up.
Alright, we're on to the second day.
in its two-handed style.
You're going to continue your
You
alchemy
can separate it from its abilities.
and
as
make
one
new
sword.
Arcana checks.
I like it.
At
That's the move
advantage.
set.
At advantage since you're doing the whole day for this activity.
12.
Yeah, it's taking time.
I'm doing one
Luckily, you have a
better.
teacher, so you're learning your craft faster than Mundy's learning his.
Why do you go shove your feet?
He's also got to owe 1,300 gold at this point, so, you know.
1350.
I know it's 1,350. I was just
Just
simplifying it.
want to make sure we're keeping track properly
Oh, I am.
for my servitude.
That's cool.
Mundy, you going to continue cooking?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your survival at advantage.
I dig it.
You have to be the second last boss in the main story to get up.
21.
Ooh. Good fast today. That should be 2 times progress.
Do you have gunpowder resist in your universe? Or even black powder?
Yes, because Stola used some fire bombs earlier, and you actually have someone in the group.
So the other two designs, I was thinking about.
Skull, your rolls for the axe.
Oh, I've had a bad day.
At advantage, because you're doing it all day.
I had a bad day.
You doubled your roll. It's fine.
10.
Yeah, you had a bad day.
I was distracted by this goddamn scythe.
Yeah, where the fuck did he come from? And your roll for the door.
My door.
You want materials.
Oh, that's right. We're on day 2, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a bad day. 15.
Those are all currency metals. But you did a little roll. You find 100 golds of electrum in metal form. Are you continuing the blueprints?
Yeah,
They're not
okay.
done for that weapon yet.
Yeah, I'll continue working with.
Then roll at advantage, Arcane.
But you're finding the raw metal, not coins.
That's
You're
a
finding the
dirty
raw
20.
metal, not coins.
Yeah, I'm just putting them in the ingot
Okay.
form. So I have 50 ingots. I just
Okay.
split it in half.
Someone somewhere is missing all this ore that keeps disappearing from their surplus.
That's what I'm guessing.
What the fuck?
Like some poor servants getting put to death because they think that they're the ones that are taking all of the.
I just imagine the dwarf lord.
Penrose,
just
did you
somewhere.
check the
Why
diary
is
on
this
this day?
going?
Yeah.
Got washed up
Did you
in
check the
Drew.
diary
He
this
doesn't
day?
have a beard yet.
Yeah, I'll check it.
It says, I've never had a name before, only referred to as the journal.
The journal.
Yeah.
Well, he's never had a name
Name him
before.
Frank.
I asked him if he would like a name.
Okay, we are now on to day 3.
He doesn't.
What is your activity for the day? Fenris, continue actively, I assume?
Yeah.
Roll your checks at advantage.
The the journal has no mouth and it must scream.
Oh, already better.
But the second
One better still. 13. Towards the end of my training day, I want to mention that I do have a map to some mystical items in the woods at some shrines that I have on very good authority are quite valuable.
Wait, were you mentioning that too?
Mystical Marvin.
Marvin.
Oh,
I
I forgot he was
I want to kind of try to start paying off my debt a little early.
Well,
Take a look at that.
if I get a chance to evaluate these items, then yes.
So still go out and do that work and stuff, and then we'll see if that.
1D. Continuing the cooking. Survival at advantage.
Did we enter in that contest?
No.
Nope.
Is it too late?
Nope. Got a whole month.
22.
2 working double time.
Gotta make up for that first day that I didn't do crap.
Skull. Your progress on the axe.
Roll for me. I have a cat
Roll
on my hand.
at advantage.
Not all bad.
Well, then it's their fault.
11.
It's the highest.
11 was one higher than 10.
Oh my god.
If you keep rolling, you'll eventually get a 20.
Hey,
Yeah,
how
I
about
like
you shut your
yours.
mouth?
I like yours better. It was a 17.
Normal progress for the day. It is almost done.
Oh, I was going to do the door. I thought that was...
We're doing the door next. So go ahead and do the door. 1 check.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
More copper.
No, actually more Electrum if he keeps it the same.
Well,
What was that?
Jill.
15 again?
Yep.
You would find more Electrum.
Oh my god. Well, I got a lot of Electrum.
Make a motherfucking
Rhetorus.
electrum blade.
Continuing work.
Alright, on the blueprints. Yes, go.
That's a 16 and that's another dirty 20.
Nice.
Alright.
Somebody's making progress.
Dirty.
Diary. When you look at it this day, I've never had a name before, so yes.
What's a good name for a diary?
Tom Riddle. It's still Tom.
No, fuck off. Get out.
What does he associate as? Do you assume it's gender?
No, I assume it's genderless. I assume it's non-binary.
Maybe it's a gender fluid.
I'm just gonna ask it, is there a name that you like?
On to day 4. Fenris, what? With the alchemy, go ahead and make your checks if that's what you're still doing.
Yeah, I also want to stop by the one place and sign up for the contest.
Okay, are you signing up just yourself or everybody?
Nobody
Just
else
watch
is.
yourself. So
Nobody else has shown any interest, so I'm just signing up me.
I'm only not showing interest because Jacob's pushing it so hard.
That's
How
meta.
dare Jacob spend a lot of
That's
time
meta.
planning an
I don't care.
event.
You can
18.
go ahead and kill my character. Whatever.
I'm getting the hang of this.
And you'll spend 15 gold at the turn to sign up.
I need to your suggestion.
Monday, still cooking?
Yeah.
Roll.
The real question is who has copyright over these switch weapon designs?
Monster Hunter.
Okay.
So.
Depends on the weapon.
Oh, thank God, that's a natural 20 right there. So.
Ooh. That is going to help you since you had 10 weeks to learn this crap. So,
Wait, what?
it'd take 10 weeks to do it by yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
fact that you
I
rolled
thought you
it.
said I had 10 weeks to cook all this crap. I was like, look at all.
The fact that you rolled that means that you basically advanced by 64 turns today.
What?
Yeah, if we're doing 10 weeks, he's got to do like 560 turns.
Jesus.
And since yours is 5, it's like half of that. That definitely helps. Today is your most successful cooking day ever.
Cooking up a storm. You've been practicing that cooking, mama, huh?
You know it, bro.
Faster.
Just like Mama.
Skull.
Dad never liked it.
Your progress on the weapon.
Gave him.
At advantage.
He didn't. He legit.
Ooh. 16. Just gonna make average progress, I guess.
Once the day ends, the axe is complete.
This cause used for a celebration. Here's an egg.
Time to go into town after I check my door.
Alright, go ahead and roll one check for the door.
19. I'm already making a little gauge to how I'm keeping the shit ingots.
I'll give you some cold iron.
Ooh, how much?
That's really useful.
That's actually extremely useful.
1 ingot.
1 ingot? That's cool.
Well, that's understandable.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's still fucking cold iron. This shit's nice.
Take out those bags.
And Retoris, on to you. Still working on the blueprints.
Yep. I have advantage.
I'm the
16.
greatest cook in the world. I want to be a cookie master.
I'm gonna head into town too.
Okay. How complex is the weapon you're currently designing? Like, is it noticeably more complex than the
Slide?
the axe?
Yeah, it's more complex than that. It has, let me go back to
It's
the
going
page.
to determine how long it'll take for just the blueprints, and then even longer to make the thing.
Part of its construction is bone, too.
The simplest type of thing to make it work.
Well, actually, it makes sense in this case, too, because a creature with flight has a lot of rotational strength, but not strike strength. That's what it really needs, is rotational strength and bending strength. So, yeah, it's 3 parts. It has a joint right there and some sort of mating piece right there, and then there's the single blade. It's definitely more complicated than the
We're going to
axe.
say that it is equivalent to a rare type weapon, which will take 10 weeks to craft.
Jesus.
And, yeah, it takes a lot of time
Welcome.
to make magic things.
Takes too long.
So basically, to make the blueprint for an item takes half the time, and it basically, you can craft that specific item at half the time. So you still spend 2 weeks to make one, but you can make the second one
In half the time.
in half the time. So let's just figure out how long it takes overall just to blueprint and make the thing. What's the weapon called?
Burial.
Can you spell that?
Burial blade. It's
Can you spell that?
Yeah.
No.
It's Burial. And it's blade.
I'll hold it up when I get home and make something for it. Okay, and yeah, Skull, you finished the weapon, you've gone into town, and presented it to Anastriana. She was overjoyed to see it, and especially in testing it out and seeing how it works. And I need the fucking price chart. Now, with it completed, with your combined skills together, she rolled 2 20s when crafting the damn metal, so its completed form is a +2 weapon.
Ooh.
Nice.
You sure you want to sell that?
And to sell it,
Sure you don't want to present it at the fair? And,
that was the
Behold.
suggested time to sell it because there'd be a large audience to buy it.
Check this bitch out.
Somebody's like, look at my sword, look at my hammer, and Joe's like, take a look at this, and
Just cuts both the
Yeah.
swords in half. Like, oh, sorry.
like
Oh,
just
swing
like it's through butter and stuff. They just fall apart. It's just,
Oh, sorry. Did your sword fall apart?
How many steel ingots am I getting
You're
from
on the
that?
past,
1,000?
man.
this is the future.
Just for simplicity's sake, we'll just say 5.
Ingots?
I'm just...
We're making him do too much math right now.
Oh, I could wait. Like, I'm just saying 2,000 pounds of metal got me 5 ingots.
Oh, you mean all the stuff you gave to her?
Yeah.
No, that would definitely be more. I just don't have the numbers right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought you were pulling stuff from the door.
No. Wait. 5 ingots, can I choose
The
what I
door.
want?
5 ingots of platinum, please.
Who? Oh.
Tell me.
Right.
Who are all fighting against giant monsters.
If you
that come out
find
of
the
ocean
right buyer, you
from
can
no
make.
pacifism.
If you find the right buyer, you
That's
can make
right,
around
so-
3,000 gold.
What's this called?
Planet
What?
Left.
If you find the right buyer for this weapon, you
it
can make
just
around
started, it's only
3,000 gold.
episode 2.
I'm gonna need
Delightful.
more parts.
Oh, you're gonna make more, is what you're saying. Okay. Now,
Well, the first one I have no doubt I'm gonna split evenly between me and Rihanna, but like,
are you wanting to immediately go into making a new one, or work on
That's
one
why
of
I
your
started
other
with
projects? Because
um,
it's 4 days for the body of your construct,
Could make it
2 days for the gauntlets, and then you gotta have in training here. Or
you will
someone
have
else
to
make
wait
it.
for in training to be done in training. So I'm just
For
gonna
what?
keep holding off and make more stuff so I can get party money.
Okay, so you're gonna make another X.
And I guess if I could just start on his, or we don't have blueprints, do we?
Which,
Any
well,
making blueprints.
First, you would have to wait for her to make the parts.
Yeah.
So is there something you want to
Super
do
unsettling in the
that's
first
happening?
episode.
Well, she's
I
doing
can
that.
see
I can
that.
help him with those
I'll
blueprints,
see if
and
I
we can
can
get
find
those
them, man.
other new blueprints knocked out.
Okay, so Fenris, we're at the end of the 4th day. Are you? And the diary. Is there any?
I'm gonna want
It
one
says
of these.
no preference.
All
I
right.
want one of these.
At the end of the day, I also want to tell everyone that I signed up for that tournament.
Hope we win.
Is it a tournament or what is it exactly? It's just a contest.
It's a fighting tournament.
Yeah.
It's a fighting
Not
tournament.
about
Yes.
tournaments.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You'll be involved in
Well, not
combat.
tournaments. It's
Yeah,
just
War
just
troll.
I'll fuck people up.
you know,
I'll watch
Are
it.
any
fights.
weapons allowed?
Watch the
Well,
fight.
like-
When you went in to
I mean,
find
it's
out
kinda
more
some
about this
idea.
competition, you would be involved in one-on-one fighting, and anything goes.
What?
You know, of everyone I thought would be interested in this idea, would be
I
Ben
didn't
here.
realize there was fighting in it. I just thought it was.
What
showing-
kind of tournament did you think this was?
Well, I thought it was.
I'm
I thought it was
telling you
showing
about
off
it right
new
now.
technologies and stuff.
I'm telling you about it right now. Like, hey guys,
I missed
sign up for this fighting tournament.
I misunderstood from the beginning of it.
If you guys are interested,
I
like,
thought simply
join
the
in.
word tournament would have made it fucking obvious that you're gonna fight shit.
What's a
The-
tournament, yo?
The prize money is 10,000 gold for first place.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've been up since 5:45 this morning. Not a lot sinking in right now, so sorry.
No
but-
excuse.
Unforgivable.
In this tournament, like once you lose, like you're resuscitated and not a big chance to die, right?
I should go with
Yes,
this journal
they
and
made it
Frank.
note that the clerics from the Saloon Church would be on site to prevent anyone from dying.
Okay, then I will join the tournament. Like I didn't realize that it was a fighting tournament. I'm stupid, so yeah.
I didn't realize that's what it was either, honestly. I kind of missed that
What other
part
kind
too.
of tournaments are there then?
I mean,
Shogi tournament.
it's a
Hot dog
guild
eating
that
tournament.
hunts. I thought maybe it was like, hey, you have so many days to like fucking find
Yeah.
Alright,
some
I,
big
sort
game
of
hunt.
yeah.
I should have specified. I didn't think about it.
Like, what the fuck?
That would be
Sorry,
obvious.
Cause I even have performance bonus, so I can play the crowd.
That's exactly why I fucking read
Well, I mean, it's done by the same studio that did season 1, so.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Then
pretty
I'll
cool.
join. I'll enter in. the
Like, I'm not
tournament.
normally a big fan
That'll
of
be
like a lot of
15 gold.
CGI in
15 gold.
the show, but
I'll
they
get-
actually
I'll-
do that pre-sparingly
And
in
over
that
15
one. So.
gold. Let's bring it down to 74.
Alright. We're on to day 5 now.
Hold on.
Yes.
Before the day ends, I want to write in the journal. How does Anne Frank sound?
Oh, no. Yeah! Yeah.
Demonetization.
No, it just never gets monetized,
There
so.
you go.
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
This channel's flagged. This channel's flagged.
On to day
Banned.
6. Fenris, your training. How does it go?
Probably
So, I just want to tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a platinum ingot is only about 500 gold pieces. That mithril ingot is 2,500 gold pieces.
That's for a pound of metal, yes. I'm aware.
Holy shit!
Mithril is exceedingly rare.
I'm gonna like
Is it
worship
as-
this mithril piece.
Is it as rare or is it more rare than adamantine?
Less rare. It's about
Less
half
rare.
as rare.
Okay.
Before I head into town, can I look around the garden and see if I can find any
5,000.
semi-rare ingredients to take to this motherfucker? To see if I
You're
can.
gonna check the garden.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find anything in the garden that I would be able to sell to him
Alright.
to knock off some of this price.
Useful.
Yeah.
Go ahead and first roll a percent.
I was gonna say,
Percent?
as long as materials
So
goes,
that's
it's
gonna
just
open up the
slightly more
chart.
useful.
And also roll a
Iron.
d6 so I know which chart to go off of.
It's as strong as electrium.
95.
It's stronger than iron.
95, roll d6.
Actually, I'm stronger than iron.
By 1 AC.
Yeah.
1.
That's weird.
Going off this chart. Salamander orchids. Orchids?
Okay. What's that do?
Unless this is one of the ones off Jill's list and I had to open that up.
You talking shit, boy?
No? I'm trying to figure something out. Orchids that consistently on fire from the city bread. Yeah. It reduces the cost of a flaming or flame burst. What? That's weird. Okay, this is. Oh shit. Huh.
You sure you want to give me that?
I was gonna say, as soon as the DM says, oh shit.
Is it worth a lot? Is it worth 1,350 gold?
Let me pay off my debts now.
Found this motherfucker.
So you present him this flower, and
You bought the shop.
he doesn't
I
really
got tired.
he doesn't really talk about the cost anymore for the training.
Hey.
Are you serious?
So how's your training go? Exotic plants from around the world. Anything's possible.
20. Dirty 20.
And you made good progress on that. Okay. Damn, you paid that off fast.
I didn't seriously expect that to pay it off that quick. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, good. I'm not in debt anymore. I know where that is, right?
Yeah, but you technically never told the value of it.
Just start harvesting it. And
True, but I know it's over 1350, which is like pretty much all I need.
And you'll know he'll take it. So.
And I mean, shit, if we have it planted at the fucking garden, like, even if that's all I got for it, if it's worth more,
Basically, the more valuable it is, the longer it'll take to grow back.
Well, it's not only just that. Is
20 years
you're
later.
not. Are you? Do you have a herbalism kit or any herbalism training?
Not yet.
You could have killed the plant.
Fool.
Listen.
I'm just saying that's something you need to be trained in. Train yourself in it. Grow this and be more profitable.
Listen, I gotta learn how to use this shit.
Hey, you know what to
Monday,
do.
how did your cooking go? Here I thought, I'm like, oh, here will be a difficult amount to pay off.
19 or...
It should have been. I got lucky.
So, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23.
23, good.
Yeah.
Phil's fine. She's enjoying it too much.
Skull, making a new axe. Well, no, you're waiting for
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah, you're helping me, right?
Yep, I'm helping him with his blueprints.
Helping him with the blueprints. So basically, you'll both roll to make progress on that weapon.
So I rolled advantage.
Advantage,
Yeah,
yeah.
still
Yeah, you're doing advantage for a day's work.
at 21. You have to roll 2.
Yep. He's my turn yet.
No, it's.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
we're doing the same thing.
Like combined work.
Before I do that,
So
roll
yours
ice.
is 21. Hold on, let me write this down
Alright.
first.
Calm.
In terms of anime, this isn't... No, don't watch it.
Okay, what's
Soft
next?
porn.
Skull did his turn.
Yeah.
I
I wanted to
figured it
go
would
to
be.
Honest Rihanna.
I saw a trailer for it, and I was
light
like,
armor section.
that's gonna
Okay.
be weird.
So if you're just going
I
by
hadn't seen it.
standard,
I got
She's
like
got all
minutes
the
into
standards.
did you have
armor.
anything unique in light armor?
The most valuable thing would be made of mithril. That's the most common metal found in this area. So there would be mithril armor, which is lighter.
What kind of armor class would I give relative to studded?
Studded is a light armor.
Yeah, it's in the base materials is the best light armor. Because I can't wear anything heavier than light. And do my blades on.
Unless you take a proficiency.
No, I can't. I can't use it with my blades on.
Never mind. I believe the metal normally makes it lighter, so we'll probably just say it's a 13 plus dex instead of a 12 plus dex.
What kind of price?
Basically a plus 1 armor, essentially.
Okay. What kind of price do you want for that?
Armor
Pretty good, though.
is more valuable than
How does that work?
weapons.
Kind of figured.
So it's going to be a higher price, like in the thousands.
Oh, alright, never mind. I'll just buy
Essentially, the plus 2 weapon that Skull made is on the same level as
Okay.
a plus 1 armor. But also Skull's is a unique weapon, so 1,000 would be the area of paying for plus 1 armor.
I don't know.
It
I
could
can
be
do that right now.
more or less based on what I roll.
For now, I'll just buy a suit of studded.
Yeah, as much as Jones.
Okay, I guess you didn't already have studded.
No, I had padded. I didn't have enough money before to buy studded.
That up again. Then buying normal studded leather is 45 gold.
I paid the 45 gold.
Alright, and for your work for the day on the blueprints, that's where you're currently at with it.
1 second, I gotta do math. Just a second. Hold on. Alright, I got 29 gold left. Alright, roll. And roll. That's 14.
Okay. Didn't do as well as Skull, but you were helping.
I help.
Way to rub that in his face.
Skull is the professional in this field. So, yes. And we're at the end of the day. The diary says it's fine with it. It doesn't know anything about our world and the name you've picked.
Yeah.
I want to test one thing before the start of the next day.
Okay.
I want to have my Raven land in the Conjuration Circle. Have the little puzzle.
The Raven does not emit magic.
Really?
It's an actual Raven now. It's just tied to you.
Alright.
Now, if you were casting a summoning spell while in the circle, then yes.
Now, that's another thing. Could I do a touch, because they can do the touch spell thing, but I'll be able to put a touch spell on it and have it do its action at the same time that I'm casting another spell.
Yes.
That'll make it a little easier.
On the day 6, unless you were going to write something else down.
Yeah, I was thinking. I'm actually going to name it Journey, not Anne Frank, because that was a really bad joke. It's just going to be called Journey, and I'm going to do nothing but write Journey lyrics in it from now on.
Well, we're on to day 6. Fenris, how does your training go?